Such an honor to be working with those people who are to be received into the church next weekend. And one particular grace in my life is that we have some rather heartfelt and elaborate first confessions. It's a little shocking. I was baptized as a baby, so Father, you better put your seatbelt on. But it struck me at one point this week because in the middle of all this, the young man asked me, why did he have to die? And I was kind of taken aback by that question because I don't normally get asked those kinds of questions in that context. And so I reverted back to my theological training and I said, well, the only thing that could serve as formal satisfaction to God's perfection is a perfect sacrifice. And the only perfect sacrifice that has ever existed is Jesus Christ in the flesh, nailed to the cross and left to die. I think if I had that opportunity to do that over again, I might say something more like, well, you know, it's so important during Holy Week in particular to never fail to look up, because the reason why God includes Jesus' bodily death in his plan for salvation is that he knows how much we need to see our crucified Lord and know that there is nothing in God's plan for salvation that was left out. So many times in our lives, and it usually happens in the extremes of things are going really, really, really well, or things are going really, really, really bad. And I either forget to thank God for what's going on when things are going well, or I despair of seeking God's help when things are going really bad. And the image of the crucified Lord is a reminder that there is absolutely nothing that could ever happen in this world that Jesus did not have in his mind and in his sacred heart as he hung upon the cross. And he looks back at each one of us and says again, I know everything that you will endure in this world. I know everything that you will encounter in this world. And perhaps most importantly, I know that if you were left on your own, you would have no hope. And so, in his incarnation, in his passion and death, Jesus accomplishes for us something that we would simply never be able to accomplish on our own. And so, I recommend as we proceed through Holy Week this week, stop many times during the day and ask yourself, on the Saturday before Good Friday, where was Jesus? What was he doing? Who was he with? And then on Sunday, and the entrance to Jerusalem. On Monday, purportedly the cleansing of the temple. And all of the events of this week. You can go hour by hour. Ask yourself, where is Jesus in this hour? Who is he with? And how does he demonstrate for me a victory over sin and death that I could never have won on my own?